Good morning, evening, afternoon. I'm tatocat. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, I have a webcam. I really wanted to do the series with the webcam the whole time, but I had a shit webcam, so I got a new webcam that is slightly less shit but easier to use, but it's still kind of shit, so I apologize for that. So I'm starting off at this point because in my previous thing I maxed out all my stuff and apparently hit the end of the line after maxing out everything, and like Emmy was like, go up to the surface, and I did that and I thought I was stuck because I looked at everything and I couldn't get anywhere because the places that were available I need to be a citizen and I couldn't do that. So I was like, Spartan Cupcake, am I doing something wrong? Or it's the end of the line for that route. Also, it was the end of the line. So we are going to go to the other route. We are going to go into an alternate dimension where I care what DCIS thinks about me. Alright. So, let me load. There's lots of saves. Look at all my beautiful saves. I think this was it. Yep. Lit it made a live. I've also discovered the timer does run out, and when the timer runs out, the game breaks. I couldn't exit out of it. I had to alt tab and then close the game. Okay, let us begin. We have to. There's no other way. Oh, is this the warden? I don't remember. Your corporation goes beyond itself. Oh, why are you still... Oh, wait, is this a good thing? Torture, chemical web... Okay, we've read this before. Wait! Why are you still mad? Okay, you know, let's just see if new dialogue happens. Oh, okay, it does. The Lucid cell defeated Maeda. With their assistance, Hidega was able to capture him alive. I was worried that your people would let their morality get the better of them, but I was mistaken. As we agreed, you will receive Limniscate's support, as well as my own. Oh no. I'm glad we could be of service to you, though I'd be lying if I said what happened down there didn't concern me. Even in a standard DCIS operation, our people can barely do what you ask of them. Your decision to get the Office of Liquidation involved. The Office of Liquidation is a myth, Chairman. Ignore the dog. It does not exist. Even if it did, this part has been heard before. Apparently it hasn't. Even if it did, why are you so convinced that they would answer to me? We're not oblivious, Director. We know what the NPC formula was leaked to. Who the NPC formula was leaked to. There's only one other organization that could have used their resources and authority to weaponize it. Enough of being correct. You're not allowed to do that. This conversation is over, Chairman. Or would you rather bring a death to your people? Word only death. An achievement has been unlocked. What's my achievement? This is what I did when I was supposed to do, like a good little doggy. Tenure, 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 tenure. Honorable. You weren't supposed to do that. Mixed bag achievement. And temporarily increase all available stats to their maximum value while training in the dojo. What? Oops, I guess. Oh yeah, I did train in the dojo. It's been a while. I was quite confused for a bit. Okay. Awesome. You had a difficult objective back there, operative. Oh, but Hisao's gonna hate me. I don't like that. In spite of that, you accomplished it. DCIS has Maeda, and we have their support. It felt less icky having ILF on our side. I want you to know what you did. Oh, that you did the right thing, even if it doesn't feel like it. Your reputation with Lemniscate Corporation has risen to 15. Huzzah. From the way 3N's been talking about us on air, I think it's safe to say that Lemniscate is pleased with our efforts. Thanks to them, the majority of the Isamuis population believes the ILF was responsible for the attempted and indiscriminate chemical attack in District 8. And that assistance provided by the SSD was vital to containment efforts undertaken by DCIS. Thanks to your work, we have cemented our alliance with Lemniscate and made some powerful friends in low places. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm sure we'll keep them. I don't want to keep doing what I'm doing if I had to do that. Yay. Thanks to Lemniscate's praise, the value of our stocks rose 15% in the past hour, and they've already begun sending us an astronomical quantity of resources to help combat the Novel 40 outbreak. Despite the death toll rising with every passing hour, our chances of slowing the spread have just improved. There's not much else I can say here. What you did was difficult, but with Lemniscate on board, the odds have shifted in our favor. Your Class 3 citizenship has also been reinstated, 9. So I'd like to formally welcome you back to the realm of the living. Starting now, you two are off duty and free to move about the district until further notice. If you decide to hit the bar on your way back to Cell HQ, the first dozen rounds are on me. You're dismissed, operatives. Hisao, don't be mad at me. Good work out there with DCIS, operative. Stop by my office before you leave, and I'll override security protocols. ... Asking a lot, Agent. Upon entering the... Okay. Upon entering the commander's office, I find her sitting behind her desk. Engage in a video call. Oh, it's Yama. Is she... Wait. She's not video calling with Yama, is she? A familiar tuft of black hair in the... Oh. A familiar tuft of black in the corner of my eye draws a gaze to Yama, standing next to the couch on my left. Okay, so he's actually there. Like, if he's on the video call, why is he there? And then I'd be like, Vision, no problem. Why he's there? He sends me a smile and quick wave as I approach. Wait, why is Yama even here? Those two are extremely valuable to Chairman Saito. I'll need his permission before we can go through with what you're proposing. A fair stipulation, Commander. But as you can see from these digital certificates, both he and Warden have already approved this operation. So it would seem. We thought it best to not attempt any deceptions, not with your current set of skills. It is a shame we couldn't recruit you, Commander. If you truly applied yourself in our care, we would have made great strides together. Where's this meeting going to take place again? Agent, even? Imbrium Manor. As for timing, anything before 0600 hours today will suffice. This goes without saying, but Ishimoto and Hayata are prohibited from wearing any armor, carrying any weapons, or wearing anything except plain clothes. PPE is allowed, but please refrain from using any that could telegraph your affiliation with SSD. Are you sure he'll be awake? The host of today in the morning is relatively busy during business hours. The next 4 hours is the only confirmed interval of time for which he'll be available. Oh, is this Mr. Gova Mecker? Guyver Mecker? Mech silly show guy? That was a ridiculous show. Alright, Agent. I'll send them on their way. We'll be expecting you. Hidega out. The commander turns to face Yama and I, clasping her hands together in a gesture of mild to moderate annoyance. Sorry, you two. That was Agent Hidega. I'm not surprised. What does she want now? The commander takes a deep breath in. She wants you and Ishimoto to meet with a Limnyscape talk show host in District 8 to discuss a possible television appearance. Operative? A television appearance? Possible television appearance, and you'll need to attend it in plain clothes. What the hell for? I'll inform you as soon as I find out. 9, but I do know we can't just tell Limni to piss off. See, and the other thing I did. The progress you've made with them is too valuable. And because of that, we're introducing ourselves to the world and telling any enemies we've made that we're still alive. Great plan. I'm with Rui on this one. 3N just released their second batter. 3N just released their second report on how Lucid9 and a mixed DCIS Special Services Task Force stopped the ILF from leaking toxic gas into District 4 and 8. Yama gestures at his phone screen, ablaze with a cluster of charts and statistics. It's already a worldwide trend on Patter, WeTube, and Instacam. If media attention suddenly shifts to Rui now, it won't take a genius to figure out that she and Lucid9 are the same person. The commander chuckles and turns to me. Then, we'll need someone to make her look good, won't we? Am I getting a makeover? Good morning, Operative. I have been authorized by the commander to exempt you and Ishimoto from all mobility restriction currently in place under Biological Condition 1. When you are ready, please report to the armory and change into the provided clothes. Ishimoto has been instructed to follow you. Go to the armory. Manage squad member equipment and consumable. I have to buy all my stuff again. Do I? Am I going to be doing anything? Because the chapter ends. This game is not going to be finished for some time. I mean, why not? Oh, do I get to see a picture? Change into civilian clothes. All of the one option. Upon opening my gear locker, there we go, brain, I looked down to see 2 large immune serum injectors resting on a neatly folded lab tech uniform with no markings or insignia whatsoever. There you are. What were you doing in there? Trying to crack the unified field theory. I waste no time changing into it, though for some reason Yama seems to disagree. I was getting dressed, you asshat. Maybe if you figure it out, you can finally wear something outside other than that goofy ass fit. I thought you'd thank me for finally putting on a shirt and socks. Did you not have a shirt on under here, or is this? Are you referring to your hoodie as a shirt? Did you put on a fancy shirt underneath your hoodie? Maybe it's a button-up that's underneath here. And socks. And I can't see your feet. But you didn't have socks on before? I sigh audibly. Thank you for putting on a shirt and socks. You've truly changed the world. And other garments. I can see the gloves, Yama. You don't need to point them out. Are they... Is this a glove too? Is he just wearing two gloves? Two different colored gloves? Is he wearing gloves? Okay. I wasn't talking about the gloves. They could be white gloves. I think this, I thought it was black before. That's his arm. Gross. I tossed Yaba one of the injectors. Here, someone dropped off some extra serum for you. Inject it and we can get going. Right. So I get to go on the talk show. Yay. Yama sighs reluctantly, placing the aperture against a soft point on his left elbow. I'll never get used to these. I know you want me to go there, but I might as well. It's like, do all these thingies. I don't think it's necessary. But, and this is going to take a while. Give me a second. I'll be back after I upgrade all these because I don't know if I actually need to do any of this. So, okay, everything is to the max. All right. Lead medical bay. Do I need ammo? I'm not supposed to take any guns, so I don't see the point. Yeah, let's just go. Leave district surface. I have to say, the other option, I like the story better because, like, I learned about this weird hallucination-y book thing, and then I got to read the little pictures. Look at the pictures. It just seemed better, more adventurous, if you will. Like, you learn more about stuff, like brain magic, when this is like, I get to go on TV. Whoa. Whoa, indeed. Oh yeah, he hasn't been to the surface. Oh, Yama, it's gonna be, like, magical for you. It's not gray. Yama and I exit the adjacent SSD supply depot and ascend into the administrative quarter. A gentle midnight breeze whistles past our helmets. We still have helmets? I guess they're like breathing helmets. When I turn my head to check on him, I find him frozen in place, staring out into the dark outside air with a look of shock and intrigue. It is dark. Did the trees always do that? What are the trees doing? That's one hell of a way to start a conversation. Do what? Yeah, I was like, what are the trees doing? He gestures towards the object of his focus, a nearby planter occupied by an assorted ferns and 2 aspen trees quivering above a layer of mulch. That rustle in the breeze? Sorry, it's been a while since I've actually been outside. Yama, you forgot the wind? Okay. That is understandable. Before I can engage in any marginally witty banter, Eris interjects herself into... injects, not interjects, just injects herself into the conversation. Please proceed to the general purpose landing pad and District 2's central quarter. Once you arrive, a specialized SSD vehicle will transport you to District 8. Specialized? Is it like a limo? I suppose I'll know what it is when I see it. I really want to take him to Mega Mart. It's so fun there. I bought chips and soda and not ketchup flavored snacks or seaweed. Alright. I can't go there. Whoa! Wait, did I do something I wasn't supposed to? What happens if I click on these? It's do I get in trouble? Okay, game. Let's see. Whoa. As Yama and I exit the adjacent SSD supply depot and ascend into the administration quarter, a gentle midnight breeze whistled past our helmets. When I turn ahead, I check on... Okay. What? What? Okay. I guess I'll just go forward. Okay. I'll obey you. No, this time it actually let me go forward. Okay. Travel to District With Yama proceeding behind me, I make my way to the general purpose landing pad in District 2 Center Quarter. If I recall correctly, it supports exactly 16 rectangular pilot plots. Not pilots. That would be weird. Rectangular pilots. Each one large enough to accommodate a medium-sized VTOL shuttle. The one legal form of air passenger travel that Isamu has left. Ever since the recession, commercial air travel in the world has pretty much gone the way of the dodo. And because of that, most civilians unaffiliated with the major government or corporation, got big brains, to resort to buses, trains, and ferries. They want to go anywhere voluntarily. So it's not really traveling for fun anymore, I see. I suppose they could illegally book a passage on a cargo vessel if they were desperate enough. But I doubt anyone would be able to do it here without DCIS catching on to them. While flight tickets and open airports may be relics of the past, in most parts of the world, there are a number of circumstances in which major organizations like WayForward can feasibly employ short-range air travel in Isamu, necessitating the use of a landing pad like these. Ambulances are one example. When someone with the right insurance coverage gets grievously injured, they're usually airlifted straight into the medical quarter by Medcom or WayForward EMTs. The Office of the Peace also employs a number of airborne patrol/pursuit dropships. I don't know where it says pursuit dropships to support its cars and motorcycles on the ground. But they'd only land here if they had to. A rather improbable occurrence, considering the abundance of space and facilities reserved for them in the security quarter. I don't know why I did that. It's not going to help me see down. History. That leaves this landing pad largely to the use of guests in high-profile computers. And it's for high-profile computers are just landing places and getting... Okay. And since those are rare at this hour of the night, it's about as deserted as one would expect. Well, we will see what's going to pick us up, or who's going to pick us up, and what we're going to do on the talk show in the next episode.